welcome back to Soundcheck by Learner to Learner, a collaborative learning channel where we all come together and learn and explore the learning together. Okay, people are telling me in Zoom, like, they can't hear me, they can't hear me. Welcome back. So if you want to participate, you can use the chat on YouTube if you want to ask questions. But better yet, we would like to hear you live. You can join us on Clubhouse right now. Anna is there, Carter is there. We also have another way, which is even better, is to go to the website learnertolearner.com and then click on the call in with Zoom button. You go through a simple registration just to make sure that you are who you are. And then once you've registered, I probably should open this up. Is Sean here yet? I saw Sean popping in earlier. Yeah, he is here. So if you want to participate and be one of our panelists, like this bunch here. Oh, where's Sean? Okay, Sean, did Sean go away? Why is Sean? Wait, why don't I see your video? Do I need to add you? Wait, what happened? I don't.
He heard I needed his help and he was hiding. I'm here.
But I don't see you. Why don't I see your video?
I don't know.
Why is it black? Did I not? That's weird. I don't know. Okay.
I'm seeing it on Zoom. I see myself on Zoom.
Yeah, I see you on Zoom, but I don't see, like, on here. Maybe it's a bug. I'm not sure. Why don't I see Sean?
I see him.
Like I see
him on Zoom.
I see you on Zoom, but I can't seem to be able to add you to. I don't know why. Do you mind, Sean, for the sake of this, leave and come back? Okay. See if that helps. Let's see if that helps in Zoom. Somehow I can see you in Zoom, but I cannot see him on my eCam as a source.
Anybody notice that I changed mic?
Oh, you changed it to your pop mic.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, all right. Here is he coming back? Sean. Camera. Oh, yes, now I see you. I don't know why I didn't see you earlier. Anyway, wow, first night back, everybody is back. I'm so glad you guys are back. Okay, so we have Gary here, we have Louis here, we have Brandy Joe here, Glenn is here, Rob is here, Sean also made an appearance, and we all, of course, also have our Clubhouse peeps early on RØDECaster User Meetup. You saw that Michael came in to say hello, and Anna is also on Clubhouse with us, so lovely to have you all back. Now, of course, we have some leftover questions that we want to tackle. I know Gary has something to ask, something, or at least talk about, is something about your noise gate
settings, right?
And typically it is fine as is, but then suddenly you have what, planes flying loudly?
Yeah, and there's a fire station just around the corner over here. So I'm right on an intersection, and the airport's right there. So I did take a picture of my noise gate, and I can.
And what was the issue you're experiencing? It's like you are hearing all those. Yeah.
When I wasn't speaking, I could hear.
Yeah.
The cutoff, and I don't know if it was the threshold level.
Yeah, definitely.
The technical term, John, is gate chattering, because it's going open and close.
And is it opening and close, or is it just open? It's so loud. Gary, is it just you just hear the siren, or is it in and out, in and out?
I mean, I can hear it. During the last hour, there was a fire truck that went by, and I don't know if you guys heard that.
Well, that's normal. It's It's not like noise gate is not supposed to only turn on, open the gate when your voice is there. It's just any loudness, and so you're correct. The threshold would be when the noise gate detect the loudness that is coming into your microphone, for the noise gate to open the gate for your sound to come through. So if your voice is loud enough, I mean, the noise is loud enough, you could also kick it in, Sean.
So I see you have a SM7 there, Gary, right?
Yes.
In front of you. So, and this is for everybody, like I said. So we have a cardioid pickup pattern. And the best rejection of the mic, if you can, is the bottom of it, right? And you're talking across from it. So this is usually how we solve problems like you're having without messing with the gate initially, is the noise is coming from behind you, like the trucks come, the sirens and everything just go behind you like that, right?
Right.
So you see the front of the mic, you're pointing that way, so it's picking up stuff around you. I don't know how if your setup's malleable that way, but if you have the back of the mic pointing to where all that stuff goes, it'll reject it all without even having to mess with the gate.
Okay.
So what means the change of your setup, because it's your camera is gonna have to face a different direction. But what he's talking to you about is the part that it's gonna reject the most sound is this part right here. And
Right.
if
And
that
I'm
is
parallel.
facing the sound,
Yeah, I'm parallel to the sound because.
Yeah, you got to point the back to the sound because the pickup pattern, it's that heart shape, right? So it's a circle on the front. It picks up everything here. And then on the back, it completely rejects everything. So when we're in the studio, when we're having problems or we're miking a drum kit or whatever, we make use of the polar pattern. So we change it and go, okay, we don't want to hit the snare. We want to just get the hi-hat. So it's the same thing with voices in a real space. You're having sirens and everything going behind you. If we can use the pattern of the microphone to your advantage, if you're able to, and this will solve a lot of the problem, if the back is pointing, so when they go by, the mic won't pick it up at all.
Gotcha. No, that's a great point.
Yeah.
yet utilizing the microphone
pattern.
the polar pattern to do the
Yeah.
half of the work for you. But of course, it may not always be
Yeah.
feasible because you may not always be able to change your layout that way. But I also, as I was looking earlier too, as
Can
you were
hear the fire
talking,
trucks now?
we don't, but that's because of Zoom. Zoom is cutting it out for us. So
Yeah, it has noise suppression.
if you do, it has noise suppression. If you want us to hear it, you can turn on original sound from musicians. I'll walk through that with you once. But guess what? There's a video now that I put on my website that you can go watch.
And I did see part of that. And I think I screenshot it on my other phone, but
we can go through. I can go through that with you. So in your go to your Zoom meeting window and then click on the little upward pointing arrow next to your audio setting, or essentially just go to your Zoom's audio setting. And once you're, I can't show it.
Wait, you go into
I'm gonna do.
the
I'm gonna
Zoom
have to do this.
place?
Oh no, wrong one. Never mind. This one. Nah, this one. Yeah, there you go. Oh, you still can't see it. Can y'all see though? Oh, you can't. What, mine is not showing. Anyway, I might have to use I have to run the standalone app to show you. Let me go to the standalone app. Bring that here. So essentially what we're trying to do is telling Zoom to take out the noise suppression. So we're going to go to Zoom settings. In Zoom settings, go to audio, and in audio, scroll down. It would probably already have Zoom background noise removal selected, and probably at high. Right, Gary?
Well, I'm hearing what you're saying, but when you said go to Zoom settings,
okay,
I'm looking at the monitor. Then I'm not familiar where it is in Zoom.
Okay, so in Zoom,
I have the Zoom Workplace screen up.
Yes, and you're joining us through there, right? Through Zoom Workplace. So if you click on the Zoom Workplace, you see up here. Are you seeing it?
Oh, okay, yeah, on the top.
Come down to settings,
uh-huh.
and then select settings.
Got it.
So you should see the settings window now, right?
I do.
Go to audio.
Okay.
and then come down. It probably have zoom background noise removal turned on, right?
No, it's off.
Is it off? Is it
Yeah.
at original sound for musicians?
Original sound
Okay,
for music.
perfect. Then go to the meeting window. So now go to the meeting window where you see us. So that Zoom meeting window where you see all of us.
Okay.
Move your cursor to the top right corner and click on the original sound for musicians. Click on that so that it goes from off to on. This is the part that most people
Okay, now-
get so confused. You see us in the Zoom meeting window.
Okay, I didn't see how you got there.
No, I'm not showing you anymore because I can't really. Well, can I show you? Okay, I'm gonna have to show. How will I be able to show this to you? Maybe I'll do demo mode. So this is demo mode. So this window where you see all of us, right here.
Okay, yep.
Go up to this part right here, where it says original sound for musicians. It should say off on yours. Click on that so that it's on.
But I don't have that on my. Oh, wait a second. It's on
You have to hover over it for it to show up.
originals. Yeah, I have original sound for musician is off.
Yeah, click on it so that it's on.
Okay, it's on.
Yeah. Oh. Now we hear a mix plus. So which means you are. Let's see. What your audio input source might not be set correctly. They should both be chat. If you go down to if you go down to the bottom of your audio where you see a microphone. Okay, go ahead and mute yourself first. On Zoom so that I can talk without the slapback. You know what it is? Okay, this part right here. Go ahead and mute yourself there. Okay, so you're muted. And now go to down here again. Click on that little upward pointing triangle. Click on that. And then make sure these two are set to RØDECaster Pro Chat for these two. For your mic. Okay, now you got it? Okay, now you can unmute yourself and we should not hear a slapback anymore. And you should be able to speak to us. Oh, no. Are they both on chat?
Yes, they're both on chat.
Okay, so let me make sure that. Oh wait. Are you on your RØDECaster?
I'm on my RØDECaster.
Make sure your RØDECaster. Go ahead and mute yourself again. And then I'm going to show you on your RØDECaster Pro, making sure that your chat channel is actually mix minus is turned on.
John, your delay effect is mono. It's freaking me out. I'm not getting steered.
So go here and tap on the settings icon and then go to output and then routing and then USB chat. Make sure mix minus is selected. Let me. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That the mix minus wasn't selected.
It was selected as what, main or
No, it was on custom.
Okay.
It was on
very, very flexible, but very dangerous. So,
Clip that.
With what is it called? Like the super with power comes
with great power comes great responsibility.
With great power.
Yeah.
So anyway, so mix minus was not turned on. Okay,
Correct.
so now that's good. Now at least we can hear closer to what you are actually hearing. And your original sound for musician is still turned on, right? Can you verify that, Gary?
Yes. Up
Okay,
at the
it's
top.
on. Yeah. Okay.
And
So
then within the settings it was.
yeah. It's not too loud, but maybe when the traffic or whatever goes by, maybe we'll hear it. Like I'm not hearing it too badly. Yeah.
Murphy's Law. We need an ambulance and we don't
need
have it now.
Yeah,
we
now
need
it's quiet.
musicians mode on and your room will be quiet. which is good.
I'm sure there's an app for that.
So that's
Sound effect.
that's how you would. Okay, we can talk about that. You know, we'll keep talking, and then if the traffic comes by and all that, you can do. I would say noise gate. And Sean, you can. I want to hear what you're thinking. Noise gate, it really isn't for noise removal. It's not like for your like an ambulance drive by or what. If it's like usually it's like a constant room sound that you can remove, it's probably more effective that way than it is using noise gate to cancel out occasional ambulance driving by.
Well, yes and no. So depending on the situation he's in as far as the room goes and his level. So yeah, it's usually designed if you stop to just get rid of the room or if there's a hum or something. And depending on the settings you have, and not the hysteresis, but we might go there, who knows. But
no, that's not go there yet.
Yeah, okay. So the threshold on the attack and release, it's designed to, when you stop, to get rid of background noise or anything like that. And it can usually do a good job, as we've done many times, where if somebody has a lot of noise or there's a hiss or an air conditioner or something, while you're talking, it'll open and you're not going to get rid of the air conditioner, but it's so close to when you stop talking, it can almost be like it's not there.
Yeah.
And one of the cool things you might want to try, and it may not even be possible, Gary, but depending if you're live or if you're recording or something, is, you know, don't talk, let the gate close and when they go by. But the best solution would be what I said initially, because then it won't even pick it up. And the gate will do some work, but it's just kind of trying to hide it when you stop speaking. But as you're speaking, the gate's open and it's going to pick it up. So, but if we flip the mic around and change everything, it won't pick it up. So
I also feel like,
both.
Sean, like Gary, I'm looking at your microphone. Your microphone is pointing upward more than it is
well,
into
he's talking
your
across.
mouth.
He's not into it. Yeah.
Yeah. So
There you go.
that itself might already help some because your body is sort of blocking it already.
Yeah,
It's
good
not
point.
pointing upward and picking up everything above you too, right?
So it's like
Yeah, it was
3
picking up
fingers
off the
from my
ceiling. Yeah.
mouth.
Not just distance, but where it's pointing. Like, because it should point into your mouth. Like, you know, mine is a little,
Yeah.
I'm a little bit off axis. Like, Sean is directly. So this would be directly into your mouth, which I can do, but because for camera, I don't want to have my microphone blocking my face. So I just speak slightly off axis so that you can still partially see my face. I'm speaking sort of across it, not directly into it. But it is not pointing upward though. It is not pointing this
Right.
way. If it's
Exactly.
pointing this way, it's picking up everything here. I
Gotcha.
really
I'll be
wanted
right
it
back.
to point here.
Yeah, so this is a key thing, John, that a lot of people get wrong information on. Is there's something called the side address microphone and then a top address microphone. So obviously the 57s or any of those Shures that anyone has, it's a top address. So you actually have to do what we're doing, Gary. But with other condenser microphones, you talk into the side of it. You think that's the front. But this particular mic is a top address, so you actually have to talk into the top of it.
Talk into it.
Yeah, and if you have it pointing up, John's absolutely right. It was probably getting some of the stuff coming from there, bouncing off the wall, because it's a top address, so it's taking what's going into the top of it.
Not to say that it's gonna solve the siren completely,
Yeah.
but addressing your microphone the way it should be addressed would eliminate a lot of it picking up other things, and this is a habit. You gotta do it so regularly that it becomes second nature, because it is something that you have to. It's a habit. It's a skill too.
Right.
So
And the cool thing with the 57, the SM7s. What am I calling 57? Completely different mic. There's the cage on it is way down, so there's actually an inch between the top and the foam. So if you're talking right on top of it, you're still not going to get any plosives because there's actually an inch of space there. So going right up on it will give you better sound.
you hear see here.
Oh yeah, There you go, John.
here is
Top of the cage. Yeah.
here's the top. Here's where I speak into, and you see like it forces you to have a distance. You can see the diaphragm. I don't know if you can.
Yeah, you can. You can
Let
see
me
the
turn on a
diaphragm.
let me turn on a light. Like
And then
so you
the
can see
the windscreen is another inch.
oh wait here.
There you go.
There's
So you got
like a
about an
little
inch.
hole there before
Yeah.
the diaphragm is there. Turn down
Yeah.
brightness. so it forces you to have a certain distance. So a lot of people
Yeah.
are very afraid of speaking up close, but it has a built-in distance already. Even without the pop filter, you could barely. Wait, I just say pop filter, but you're not even getting the plosive from it, even without the pop filter. So it
Okay,
forces
I
you to have.
I got to get techie on you though, John. It's a windscreen.
Yes, windscreen. Yes, pop filter.
Pop
will be
filter is
the little
this is
thing.
doing the job of
Yeah.
a pop filter.
Yes, yes. So the windscreen is there. It will help. It will reduce more for people who are very airy. For people who has a lot of plosive, it will help, but it forces you to have that the cage forces you to have that distance that you need to be away from the diaphragm, and that's why what Sean, you have an MV7, right? But you use a
I was
SM7B?
Get out of my head, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead. That's what I was going to say.
tell us that.
So for Brandy and other people who have the MV7, so this is an MV7. It's actually not the SM7B. And what I did, and I tell everybody, I think in the new version, so in the original versions of the MV7s, I mean they're spectacular, but they're a little shorter than what John was showing with the SM7B. And then the windscreen they give you goes right to the top of it. So a lot of people were having plosives with the MV7. So the first thing I always recommend to people is if they're not going to get an SM7B, if they're going to get an MV7, which I always recommend, is I tell them to go and buy the windscreen for the SM7B and just replace it, which I have done here, and then it does the same thing because the
That
front
gives
of
you
this
the distance.
there's
now.
about like that,
Oh yeah, it gives you
funny
more
looking.
space.
it's about an inch.
It's so
right?
funny looking when you squeeze on it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that gives
So
you.
if you're having plosive problems with the MV7,
It forces
just go to the Shure
you.
website.
Yeah.
Go to the Shure website and buy the windscreen for the SM7B and just swap them out. And there you go. And you get a different color. Go to the Shure website though. Don't go to Amazon and get ripoffs.
You can get
'Cause-
Shure ones.
Well, and here's the other thing, because you have to get the actual Shure one because there's a difference in the sound. It's a certain thickness,
Oh,
and
wow.
it does make a difference. If you get the knockoffs, they're really thin, and it completely changes the sound.
If it says
not sound good.
cover 4, then
No, it
it's
should
probably
say-
not for it.
Yeah, go to the Shure website, and then you get windscreen for SM7B. If that's Shure.
Yeah, if you go
Yeah.
go to Shure store,
Or
then
even
you
there,
can,
yeah.
you can probably find one that's
Or their
actually
actual
for it.
website. I think it's shure.com, but you can find it there. But get the windscreen for the SM7B and swap it with the MV7, and then you'll get that little bit of
extra
distance
cushion.
if you're
Yeah.
having plosive problems with the MV7.
There you go. This is the
There it
Shure
is.
store. Yeah,
Yeah,
that is.
there it is
Let me
right
see if I can get the link. Oh yeah, I can get this link.
Nice.
So now I might get 0.1 cent when you buy it.
Add that. You know what, John? Add that to your website to the kids.
I think I might actually have. Yeah,
Okay,
I have to
cool.
go
Yeah.
back and check. But yes, that's a
If
good
people are
one.
going to buy the MV7, that they should get that.
Yeah.
The new version put
It's
a
slightly
little
longer,
bit of distance,
but this is still better.
but
I
it's
think.
yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
All right.
Awesome.
Does-
So yeah,
yeah.
Sean, that was great about the orientation of the microphone here, and also your explanation
Yeah.
as far as
And
the direction.
What you might want to do, and you can experiment with this, is just move the mic around, and you'll if you have air conditioning or something going on, and just listen to the pickup pattern of the mic, and you'll see when you put the back of it, it just completely rejects whatever that sound is. That's what it's
Oh.
designed to do.
See, that's why I come onto this channel. I learned so much, just these little things like that.
Exactly. That's That's the stuff you show up for. Absolutely.
Luann,
Absolutely.
hello. Sorry, it takes me a while. Now that I'm actually managing another room full of people on Zoom, is a little bit harder for me to tend to everybody immediately. But good to have you, Luann. Dee's also here. Sarah just popped in. CERN is also here. Ray's back, and of course Anna is also here. Anna, are you able to get your guitar to work, Anna?
No, not yet. Like I need your guidance.
Is it playing?
It's not playing. Like
I thought your signal is coming in now. Last time we
no,
spoke.
it's not. Like the one is microphone number like feather, purple like pink one is microphone. The orange one, second one is I think the music, right? And then blue one is third one is your voice sound.
Okay.
And then fourth is the guitar, but it's not coming.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you need to make sure that what she's describing to me was the various different faders. So I'm going to show you a picture. Of course, all of us is different. It's customizable and therefore it's great and therefore it's dangerous also, right? So when she's describing to me, I think feather is probably the USB. And so when your instrument, when you go into your screen, and are you able to see me on YouTube?
Yes, I'm watching you. Yeah.
Okay. So when you go to your settings and then go to fader,
Yeah.
tell me which one is the instrument, the one that shows the guitar. Is it in
Okay, on the fourth one, the green one.
the fourth one?
One,
Okay.
2, 3, fourth
Okay,
one
so
is
what does it
instrument
say? It shows an instrument and then what number?
Number 2. and
Okay,
then
so which
guitar
means
picture
your
of
guitar needs to be plugged into input number 2 on the back of your RØDECaster that says number 2. So make sure it is plugged into the correct input.
Yes, it's plugged on number 2.
Okay, so if it is number 2, then go ahead and play it, and then go to your number 2 settings.
It's when I
Do you see signal on this screen?
No, I don't see signal.
Have you? Okay, I'm gonna go back to asking you this question. Have you any other source like an amp that you can plug your guitar into?
No.
So there's no other source do you have any amp? Where do you typically play your guitar? On not with an amp?
I'm not like there's no nothing. So I'm not playing anywhere.
So the reason why I'm asking this is to find out if we can make sure that there is signal. Oh, something is happening.
Yeah, now it's signal.
Something's happening. What did you do? Plug it in?
I unplugged the yeah.
Uh-huh.
I
So
unplugged it.
it's definitely plugged in. So it's definitely connected. I think it's just not snapped in all the way.
Yeah.
Sean, are you telling us something? Wait. Are you muted,
His
Sean?
mic's muted.
I was supposed to be using the space bar, but it's not working. No, I was asking if the guitar has a pickup in it, or is she using a DI?
What is DI? What is pickup?
Okay, can you plug your guitar? Is there a plug in the guitar, like a
Yeah.
1/4 inch, where you plug, and then you're plugging it into?
In the back, it's a Yamaha guitar. Yamaha. And then-
Okay, so there's a pickup on it. So
Yeah.
is the pickup battery powered? And is
Yes.
the battery dead or
Yeah.
working?
Yeah. Battery. It's not dead probably.
How
So-
did you know? Is there a light or something?
Usually is I'm not.
Lights is on.
The light is on the guitar.
Now is there a volume?
Yes.
Yeah, there's a volume. There's a volume like 312 dB, and then mid.
Okay.
High.
And sorry, I wasn't following John. Is she
Can-
she plugging it into a RØDECaster?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and then that's where you're going through. You're picking guitar, so it'll be high impedance coming in.
So
Yeah.
there's an
Plugging it in.
instrument setting that's for guitar. And it's
Yes.
already set there.
Okay.
I think. Do you know the model number of the guitar, or do you kind of roughly know what
It's
the
FX 370C. It's a Yamaha.
FX
370C.
370C? Because that's it's okay. It's an acoustic. 37.
0.
C. Yeah, I got it here.
Yeah, C.
Acoustic electric. Okay.
Oh, I'm entering AI mode. Oh. So I'm trying to see.
That is a very nice guitar, by the way.
Oh,
Spruce and rosewood. Yeah, very nice.
Yeah, that guitar. Yes, that one.
yeah, I wish I have.
Okay,
just
so
more
it has the
pictures.
PZO pickup. And you said so it's working. So what's the problem? Sorry, John. What's
No,
the problem
we
she's
just
having?
we just wanted to know that there is signal. I was asking her if there's any like an amp or something that you can plug into just to make sure there's signal coming out. Okay, so
Well, the other thing is the
here's
cable
the
might be
control.
defective.
here, so there's volume and there's also like an EQ on there. There is, what is AMF, Sean? What is AMF? That has like, oh,
Probably
frequency.
automatic feedback suppression. So you just
Okay.
slide that to
so
the
the
frequency
battery
you want.
button's on and
Yeah, everything on.
so
So got to be
is-
the cable then.
Is your volume? Wait, did the cable come with the guitar?
Yes, and this cable is connected to the speaker, and it's working.
Oh, so okay. So when you connected the speaker, it is working.
Yeah,
When you connected the RØDECaster, it's not.
yeah.
Okay. So which
Okay.
means it has signal. Maybe just the gain needs to be a lot higher.
Well, here's the other thing. When she's plugging into the RØDECaster, is it going in all the way, or is he like it has to
Yeah.
snap? Right?
There is
So-
no signal. Yeah.
So when you connect to your RØDECaster, it's very tough. You have to click one more click into the, that's like almost like another level that you have to push in. Make sure that it is plugged all the way in. It should snap when it gets in.
Oh,
That
Oh,
like
that's
that
the sound.
snap. Is it snapped all the way in now?
yeah.
There. That is the sound that I was looking for.
Mhm.
But still not there.
Yeah. We'll get there. So it's all the way in.
Yeah, it's all the way in.
And then you are it's showing when you go to the guitar setting, what number is showing as the level right now?
On the three knobs.
No, on your RØDECaster.
Number like
So go
Number-
to the setting for your input, for the guitar input. I think you
Number
said it was
15.
number 4. So it's 15 dB.
yeah, number 2. Yeah. Okay, let's go there. It says 20 dB.
20. Okay, so turn the dial, the rotary dial,
Mm-hmm.
so that it can go up. It can go up all the way up to 76.
Okay, let's do 76.
So we're hearing something.
Okay, now
Wait.
we're hearing the pickup. Yeah,
We're hearing something.
that's the pickup noise.
Now, what is the number?
76 dBL.
Oh, so you're all the way up.
Yeah. Do-
So the volume knob beside the 3 knobs on the guitar, we should turn that up to like 3 o'clock.
But right now, can you be sure to turn down the volume of the guitar input first? Bring it down to like 50.
Okay,
Be careful. I'm gonna turn her down just in case it doesn't blow everybody's ear off.
Okay, now 54 on the.
Okay. Now, what is the level on the knob on your guitar itself?
Knob, it's level on medium and then on the like 0 now. All three like exactly 0. And the volume,
The volume?
volume is on 10.
And
Oh,
then
do you wanna-
the 3 EQ knobs, just put them all in the middle for now. We don't need to.
Yeah, they all
Yeah.
on the middle now.
And then, so the volume was already on max. You said on 10.
yeah,
Mm.
the
correct me
light
if I'm
is
wrong.
on red. Uh-huh.
Oh, I was just gonna say, John, if you help
Mhm.
me out here,
Yeah.
on the RØDECaster,
Yeah.
it has a guitar selection, but does it have low or high impedance? Oh, let's see, what does it say there?
No, it does not.
Do I
Okay,
have to
so-
click on process? Yeah.
So get her to try the line in, because if the pickup, it's the DI's in the guitar, and then she's quarter inch
Okay.
into it. So
I
get her
understand
to
what
try
you're
the
saying. Yeah.
line in. Yeah,
So
it's a different volume of signal.
So so lower your level down again, maybe back down to 15 or 19 or 20.
Okay, I'm lowering down to
Okay, now we're gonna switch to a different thing. In
19.
fact, it's probably safer. You have your headphones on. Turn your volume knob all the way down on your guitar first.
Okay.
Turn the volume on the guitar itself
I volume down guitar.
all the way
0.
down to 0. Okay,
Yeah.
now switch to line in.
Switch the line. How to switch line in?
Line in is next to your instrument. You see on your RØDECaster? On your RØDECaster screen, are you looking at it where it says instrument?
Yeah.
To the left, it says line in.
Oh yeah, I'm on line in.
Oh,
Wait, you have been on line
She
in
was on
this
the
whole
wrong
time?
one.
No,
Yeah,
no, no.
she's on the
I
wrong
was
one.
Oh no,
on
you
instrument.
okay, good.
Oh,
She's
okay.
now on it. Okay, so now with it at 0 dB, slowly turn up the volume as you're playing on the strings.
Okay. How to do you want me to add the dB?
No. Turn the rotary dial on your guitar up as you're strumming on the guitar, and let's see if we can hear something. There. Are we hearing, or is it through your mic?
That's
It's through-
acoustic.
Keep trying.
Keep playing. Keep playing.
Okay.
Yeah, it's coming through.
So now do you see the signal moving on your RØDECaster screen as you're playing it?
No.
It's coming through your mic.
Yeah, it's coming through my mic.
Oh wow.
And
Okay.
your volume, where's your volume on your guitar right now? Is it at 10 already?
Okay, I put on 10. Yeah, it's on 10.
And then nothing is coming through your
No, nothing.
Is there a pad, John, that she needs to turn off? Because a pad would turn everything down on the channel.
Not on
There's no pad?
Yeah, no.
Okay. Because a lot of things have a
What
pad.
about let's try processing to make sure that processing is off on that channel.
Yeah, take it all off because
So-
it might be getting crushed or it might be getting gated.
So if you so do you see processing on
Yes.
on your line in screen?
Yeah, I see processing.
Is the processing does it have a red ring?
Yeah, it's a red.
Yeah,
ring.
red ring means it's off.
Yeah.
So no signal coming in on the
No,
level as well as instruments.
Are we sure the channel she's plugged into in the back is
I know.
the one she's looking at?
Did you make sure physically see that number 2 is there, not the second one or whatever? Make
No,
sure that it's plugged into
physically
number
I
2.
see number 2.
Okay. And no, go ahead and unplug it and then plug it back in.
See if there's feedback. There's no feedback.
Let me see how much it'll go. So line in, you can also maybe in line in we can also have her turn the level up again. It was probably on
Maybe.
0, right?
Yeah, it's
Are you on
0.
0?
Yeah.
Well, if the cable's working and the light is on, well, let's make sure her quarter-inch plugged into the guitar is plugged in all the way. I'm assuming that's true as well.
And you unplug on your guitar and then plug it back in again. Then we can hear it. Okay.
So we heard
that.
something.
But very soft. So now turn your level on your RØDECaster up.
It's on 20 dBl.
Are you on instrument or are you on level?
On level.
Okay.
Lining.
Line.
Okay.
Well, she can go back to instrument. Let's see. My only conclusion, man, is the
Okay.
channel on the RØDECaster. If it's working when she plugs into a speaker, that we know the guitar
Is it
working and
muted?
the cable's working.
No, we
Oh,
hear
well,
it.
yeah.
We hear
There's
it.
feedback there.
This
yeah.
is instrument, and then I'm plugging in now. Yeah.
Yeah.
And no.
So that's instrument.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And then the dB, it's 20 now.
Okay.
Yeah. String it.
And string.
Yeah.
Strum the guitar. Still nothing.
Yeah, it's coming from the
Nothing.
mic.
And then you turn up your level.
For the dB, okay, I'm turning to let's put 50. And I'm
And
playing
your volume's up.
volumes
on
up.
the guitar.
Is
Yeah.
the
is
the
volume
fader
up.
up?
is the fader up?
Fader is up on top
Okay.
right now.
On the very top already.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got to
What
be the
about-
channel then.
What about the
something's up.
USB fader, the line fader, the main fader?
Yeah. Looks,
What do you mean?
US.
We're hearing you through the RØDECaster on another channel, right?
Oh,
With the
see,
mic.
I see now.
Do you
I see
have-
little bit, very
Okay,
tiny
okay.
green is coming.
Okay, so
Okay.
keep turning up the level. Is your volume on your guitar at 10 already?
Yeah.
Okay. And where is the AMF at?
On top.
Now. So you see slight signal coming in?
Yes, slightly signal, very tiny green. It's like number 60. When I play, I see
All her
60.
effects are off, right?
Yeah. Processing is off?
Process is off.
So here's another thing, John. Is there a way, is there an option for -10 or +4 to change the input on the channel? Is there an option there somewhere? Look for -10 +4.
No.
No. Okay.
Nope. This is the only option for instrument.
Her channel 2 faders up.
Do you want me like level up the 70 dB?
Yeah, sure.
You can try it.
Okay. 70, let's do.
Okay.
Aye.
And then
Okay,
play.
Okay, and then play. Like we're hearing the
Yeah,
preamp.
now it's went up to
Should we?
Well, we're not here.
45, over 45.
So the dBs are up, but is her fader up, the volume up?
Yes. It's up
Okay.
all the way up.
Okay.
Yeah, we're still hearing her through the mic though.
And then the main
Yeah.
fader-
But
coming
we are
to-
hearing the
Not
hiss,
tuned
which
off.
means the microphone,
Yeah.
the fader is up.
Okay.
And the preamp's up. So yeah, something's going on.
So the gains
If
are
she's
up.
plugging that in
Okay.
to a speaker and it works, it's something to do with that RØDECaster channel. Has to be. That's the only
Oh,
thing that's not working.
Now the green is still there until 45, but it's not going down.
Yeah, it's.
Yeah,
Hmm.
something's
I
up.
want.
the-
I wonder
the
if we can
preamp
have her
channel.
switch over to a different input, like switch over to 3
Mhm. Yeah.
and test it. Maybe it's like a
Mm.
faulty channel. Who knows? So if you can switch over to 3, plugging into 3,
Turn down everything though if you're going to use your dynamic.
and then pull the fader down on 3, and then change it to instrument on 3.
Okay, now I'm going to change instrument.
Selfishly, my
output.
fingers on the fader just so you know on her,
Output.
in case it comes through.
Okay.
So while she's doing that, John, was there an update to the Rode software?
No.
Remember you telling people not to upgrade?
Oh,
There's
yes,
problems.
that one. Yes, there's like a yes.
Oh,
That's
by the way,
154.
I am
Okay.
selling my Rode, by the way.
He's selling his the OG to get a
Oh,
Rode. What did you get? A RØDECaster Duo?
I'm getting the white Rode Dual. So my
RØDECaster
Rode-
Duo.
My Rode OG I got from you is for sale, people.
Oh,
That was
that's a
quick
good
resale.
pedigree. That's a good pedigree. It's going from John to Rob to you.
To whoever wants to buy it for $200 plus shipping.
Okay,
That's
so
a pretty
Anna,
good price.
are you
Yes,
on
so-
3 again?
Yeah, it's I'm on 3, and then how to? It's on guitar. How to put the USB like the plug-in on 3? But I supposed to change something on the dashboard, right?
Okay, so so you need to go to let's find out what the fader is. So your fader, let's use the physical channel, not use the virtual. So tell me which is 3. Which is number 3? Do you have the mic 3 or instrument 3? Have you changed the instrument already?
No.
Okay,
It's
so where's
mic-
3? Where's mic 3? Is it anywhere on the screen, in the fader screen?
Let's see.
You go to the fader screen,
Yeah.
settings, and then faders.
Yeah.
Where's number 3?
Physical, virtual, probably.
For where is it on? Do you see a mic and then number 3?
I don't have number 3.
Okay, so
have
we
one
need
is-
to turn it on. So pull what was it, mic 2 that wasn't working. Do you still have your instrument 2
Yes.
there? Okay, pull
Yeah.
the instrument down to your virtual channel.
Okay. How to do that?
Like you just drag it down. Like
Okay. Pull number 2. Okay. Okay. Dragging and then yes, right there. I already
and then
pulled it
is
right.
it now a black hole on
Yes.
the top? Okay, now there's a plus sign now, right?
Yes.
Tap on the plus sign.
I tapped on.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And then it should ask you to
Input
choose an
3, right?
input. Yeah, choose input
Input
3
Yeah.
and then tap
click.
the check sign, the green check
Yes.
mark.
Yeah. I already done in number 3 there.
Okay.
And now I have to put
Do
the
you-
microphone to guitar, right?
Yeah, you change microphone 3 to guitar.
Yeah. How
So
to
where is your microphone 3? Which channel? Which
microphone
fader?
3,
Which
it's on
fader is-
blue fader. 1,
Can you
2,
tell
3,
blue
4.
does it could be any color, so can you tell me number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Which
Fourth
one is
one,
it? The fourth
fourth
one.
one.
Okay. So go to your fourth button on
Yeah, I
your
already went and click it on
uh-huh. When you click on it, does it go to 4? Does it say number 4 and then like a microphone there? Oh, where did you go? Your mic is really soft now. Suddenly, did you change your mic input? Oh, we lost your mic.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Oh, okay, now we can hear you. Okay,
Can
so
you hear me, right?
so go back to your channel 3 settings.
yeah, right here I'm on my 3 settings.
Okay, so it
now.
should say number 3 and then the microphone, right?
Yeah, and then instrument.
Change it to instrument.
Yeah,
It's already changed.
yeah,
And what is the level?
20,
Okay, bring it up to maybe about 50
50.
and make sure processing is off.
Processing is off, and then now it's going to 50. Yeah, I'm on 50.
Okay? Yeah, I can hear it. Strum your guitar. I can hear something.
There's still small, same exactly thing. like
Okay,
small
so
until
it looks.
60.
Should we, Sean? Does it make sense to switch to line in?
He stepped out for a minute.
Oh, he did. Okay. Oh yeah, I did see that message. Be right back. Okay. I don't know. I'm puzzled. Well, of course, I don't have an instrument. Now, when you plug into your speaker, you said it was loud, or is it still soft?
My speaker now, what do you think?
No, not your speaker when you plug directly into your guitar's amp speaker.
When you
Guitar,
don't use the Rode.
Yeah, it's on guitar amp is all like on the most volume up, and then the volume is all up.
So is the signal really weak?
The signal is very weak. It's
I know it's
60
on
right now.
RØDECaster. It's really weak. We can tell.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
when you're plugging it into your amp,
Amplifier. Your amplifier.
when you plug
My
into the amplifier, is it still weak?
No.
Can you
Like
play? Can you plug into that and then play for us? Just have your mic pick up the amp.
For like you wanna plug into the speaker, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the speaker that when you say the speaker, you mean the speaker that comes with your guitar.
Guitar, yeah, big
Yeah.
speaker, yeah.
Yeah,
big. Okay, I will do that.
yeah. Plug that in there
Okay.
and then play it to see if it has like normal signal. Is it loud?
Okay, I will do. Just give me a second.
Okay. So same thing, Sean. It has the same
Oh, on
level.
a different channel.
Yeah, on a different channel. It acts the same way.
Yeah, so that's making me think the output of this thing.
It's a
'Cause-
stereo cable.
Well, yeah, the output of this thing. I'm just trying to get a picture to see if there's a pad on this and that if
On
it's
the guitar
on.
itself.
Yeah, but I'm not seeing that.
So what I'm having her do right now is trying
Into the
to plug
speaker,
it into the amp to see if it's if it acts normally.
Yeah, because with the amp, you just turn up the gain and you're going to hear it. So that is a high impedance going into the amp. So that's what I was asking on the RØDECaster channel, if there is a +4 or -10 switch, or if there's a pad on the guitar.
I don't.
Those would be the two things that would be making this happen.
Yeah, I don't.
I can't get I can't find a close up of the side
of the guitar.
Yeah, but I'm wondering if there's anything else like on the body of it, like with a pad or something, because
there wouldn't be any kind of like noise cancellation like Zoom does when they're in that Rode.
No, she's in Clubhouse, so
Oh, she's in Clubhouse.
Yeah, we just want to get the signal in.
and
So-
we can hear the buzz.
Yeah, that's true.
We can hear the buzz, so something is there. And because I don't know,
If you can hear the feedback from it plugging in, you should be able to hear the whole thing.
Yeah, there's some. It's
So something else is going on.
if she plugs it into the speaker or into the amp and it works fine, then it's the Rode.
but
But-
why would that? I mean,
If it's working on the speaker, like I said, it's a -10 or +4 thing, or it's an impedance problem. Because that's what impedance is, right? If you don't match impedance, things will be way too loud, and when you turn it down, you'll never get it lower. Or the opposite is you can crank up stuff as loud as you want, and you'll never get the signal louder.
okay, Anna, you're back.
Yeah, I'm back, but I think, yeah, it's my cable or like.
We cannot hear you. Can you
Can't
come to
hear
your
you.
mic?
Okay, yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes. Now that you're back on your mic, we can hear you. But when you were speaking away from the mic, we couldn't hear. What did you say?
Can you hear the sounds?
Oh,
The speaker. Yeah.
Oh,
I
so it's
think
just crackling, but it's still not playing. I'll give her.
I'm not playing
is this coming from your speaker or is this coming?
through microphone. Mic.
No, but it is coming to your. You plugged into your speaker, right? Right now,
Amplifier.
your amplifier.
Yeah.
But does it come through the speaker
It's
of your
not coming
amplifier?
through. I think.
Okay, so
I
it's
think-
not coming through. Also,
Yes, it's.
so it's not the
cable
RØDECaster's issue.
problem. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, I think.
It's cable,
not.
yeah.
So
It's
the
why would the
cable.
cable? What if it comes? Does the cable come with the guitar?
Yes.
What could?
So it's a 1/4-inch cable, I'm assuming. So she just said it's not coming through the amp, correct?
Correct.
Yeah, it's a cable. She needs a new 1/4-inch.
Get a new cable.
Yes. I think.
Wow.
that's it.
Okay, so at least we can verify that. That's why I was asking that question, is to see, because sometimes it could be, obviously it could be the RØDECaster, but we want to rule out the fact that there's signal coming out from the guitar is okay first, and which is why we're testing it on the
Yeah,
amp.
you're so smart.
So, so get a new cable, see if that fixes it,
Exactly. Yeah. I'm
and you
thinking.
should be
Or
able
maybe
to.
guitar on its own. The
Could be,
battery
could-
died.
Maybe get fresh batteries on the guitar.
Well, you
Yeah,
said the
and-
red light was on, right?
Maybe the red
It's
light was
on.
on because it's low.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
okay.
low,
Oh, no.
probably.
Oh, is it supposed to be green?
Oh yes, it has to be green.
Was it red?
Oh,
Yeah. So
Oh, so probably low
Okay,
guitar. So get new batteries.
so your cable, so keep the cable, just swap the battery out, which is what the second thing I said, right?
Yeah.
It's usually a 9-volt for those, I think. So swap out the battery and you'll be fine. It'll be green instead of red.
So this is
Yes,
the
I
light that
think
we were
the
talking about.
battery, Yeah.
Yeah.
I think.
So it's
the
probably
battery-
green.
Yeah, supposed
Yeah.
to be green. Yeah, that light. Yeah.
There you go. So if it's red, that means
It's
well,
low.
how is it playing on her amplifier?
it's,
It's
not.
not.
We thought it was. That was
Oh.
the other miscommunication.
Yeah.
So RØDECaster seems fine. Cable seems fine. We need a battery for the pickup on the guitar, and should be good to go.
Exactly. Let's
That
try change
explains
it.
why.
Do you like
yeah.
because I switched the microphone on RØDECaster number 1? Do you still hear me well? Because I can't hear myself well.
What?
Put it back where it was. Put it back.
What? Okay, wait. Your microphone. What is?
It-
You
It's
said
the
that
level 50 dB.
Because she changed channels, right? With her mic,
Yeah, I changed the
believe.
channel and
Put
then
it back
I feel
where
like
it was.
No,
Just
no,
put
no,
it back
no,
where
wait,
it was.
Wait, maybe we're talking about two separate things. Were you talking about the submix that you lower for the room, or when did you change your microphone?
just recently when I switched
When
it to number 3,
Oh,
I
okay.
accidentally
Oh,
done
okay,
the
yes.
number
Switch it
1.
back to where you had it before. Your preset. Remember, if you follow the tip of mine, if you have a mic preset, I always say add the mic gain level into the name so that you can quickly remember what your mic gain level is set at.
Yes.
So hopefully
I
you have that
forgot.
saved in your preset. Do you have that saved?
No.
Okay, so let's
don't
go through it
remember.
together. Let's go through it together. So, this is the reason why I am encouraging people when you save your mic presets to save the mic level as well, because your preset saves the processing but it does not save the gain level. Okay,
And
so
you put it in the name,
you
right?
put it
John?
in the name. So go to the presets. So, well, number 1, go to your mic channel setting first, which
Give
is
me a second, please.
so so this is why I tell people, because it's so easy, and I do that all the time, accidentally bump on something and then what was my level, and then nothing else match now. So you want to be able to quickly go into your RØDECaster
Well, I'm still at a loss. The why doesn't it save the level? I don't get it.
yeah, it saves
should.
the processing. It does not save the gain. Like, it's not a set
Yeah.
like a mic setting. I mean, I wish it would.
I'm here.
Okay.
I'm here. Yeah.
All right, so go to your mic
Micro.
setting.
Yeah,
Do you know
I'm
how to
here.
get there? Okay, you're there.
Yes.
So go to your presets if
Yeah,
you're
I'm
not
on
already there.
presets.
Okay, on presets, do you have a saved presets that we saved from back then? Scroll through those.
No, I don't have.
You don't have it saved? There's
No.
nothing on the presets?
No, nothing.
There
I
should be
have-
something on there.
It says neutral podcast studio
Uh-huh.
broadcast.
And then that's it. There's nothing saved.
Nothing saved.
Okay, all right. We'll save it tonight. Okay, so go to your level, and I'll tell you from my signal how loud you need to be. So
Okay.
it is set to 50 right now, right?
Yes, on 50.
Okay, bring it up. And then keep talking as you rotate
Yes.
the dial up.
I'm now on 60.
Okay, keep talking.
60. Okay, 60, 62, 64, 65, 66. I'm on 70.
Okay, all right. Maybe go to like 62 and then
Okay,
start
it's
speaking there.
62. I'm here on 62. Yeah, I'm here on 62, but it's on the right side, neutral podcast studio broadcast.
Wait, are those selected or no?
Neutral is selected.
Oh, so none. So all the presets that we've done is not saved.
Yeah.
Which is why you need to save your
Plus-
presets. Okay, so I don't know if we actually spend time tweaking your microphone or not, but all that's done is not saved anymore. So you're only
Yes.
on natural. You're not on any of the presets that we worked on. So
Yes.
maybe we didn't work on that, which is okay. So where are you at? 62 right now?
Yeah, on 62 right
Okay,
now.
let's go check on the number 1 culprit, which is the the compression. Let's go check on your compression.
Okay.
So if you're in your preset, get out of your preset, which is the bottom left pointing arrow.
Yeah, I
Does she
already
have master
got.
effects on as well? We got to check that.
Yeah, we have to check, but at least that does not get that won't change easily if we've had that turned off.
Yeah.
So on here, on processing,
Yeah.
Do you have the 8 circles on there?
Yeah.
8 buttons?
Yeah. I see process effects, but process I see 3 buttons.
Okay, so you are not in
Advanced,
advanced.
Advanced I have 8 button.
Okay, go to advanced.
Yeah.
And then go, is everything, all the ring white?
Yes, all the rings white.
I'm also hearing your guitar. Can you maybe turn down mute your guitar?
I don't have any guitar here right now.
But your channel is still live, so I can hear
Okay,
it right
the
now.
Channel number 2 is weirdly like strange right here.
Okay,
Number
all right.
2.
Let's go back out first. Let's make
Okay.
sure that we turn off things that we don't need, so we don't
Okay.
add like additional noise for us to troubleshoot.
Okay, right here.
So
I
go to
turned-
your fader.
Mm-hmm.
Go to your faders, and which are the ones that you're not currently using? Your guitar one.
Yeah,
Go to
number
it.
2 I'm not using.
Okay. So number 2. Go to number 2. Does it still show instrument?
Yes, well, which you asked me put on the virtual, right?
Yes, it's still there, even though it's virtual. I want you to take it out completely. So take out your instrument, and then you can add your instrument later on once we get this set up. So
Okay.
how many instruments do you have on your faders right now?
Right now I see like on physical number 3 instrument and on
And then
virtual
what number?
2. Number 3,
And then the virtual one is?
number 2.
Okay, so go to the virtual one, tap on it,
Yeah.
tap none, and then save.
Type here and then input 1, input 2.
Tap none on the bottom, tap none,
Oh yeah, and then save.
and then save
Okay.
it with the green check mark.
Yes, I already did it.
Okay, I already stopped hearing the buzz. Okay, all right, so that's good. Now we'll go back to getting a microphone. Oh, we probably won't spend too much time on it right now, but we'll at least get the very basics set and then save the setting.
Okay.
I can't believe I let you do without saving the settings.
Yes.
Okay, so you are what, 62 now? Go back
Yeah,
to your...
on 62. I'm on 62.
Okay, you're not as loud. Maybe it's probably because of the compression. Okay, all right. Now go
Yeah,
back to your
62.
processing. Go to the first one on the top left, which is the high pass filter. Go in there.
Yeah.
Turn that off.
Oh. Yeah, I turned on.
Turn it off.
Okay,
What
I
mic
turned
is she on,
off.
John?
What
I
mic
turned
are you
off.
on?
Yeah, I turned off.
What microphone are you on again? I forgot.
Number 1.
No. What microphone are you?
Podcast
A
$99.
pod mic. A pod
Pod
mic.
mic.
Oh, pod mic. Oh,
Yeah.
that's easy. Just pick pod mic.
And then go to the next one. So high pass filter is off, right?
Off.
It says deactivated.
Yeah, deactivate.
Okay, now go to the next one.
Yeah.
De-esser,
Aspects.
deactivate that too.
Yeah, deactivated.
Okay, go to the next one.
Yeah.
Noise gate, deactivate that too. For
Okay,
now,
Deactivated. Yep.
go to the next one, which is compressor.
Compressor right here. On threshold
Threshold, what is yours?
-17 4 dB.
Okay, yeah, turn that to the right until it hits about -7 or -9. I have mine at -9.
Okay, let's do on -9 here. Yeah.
And then copy my setting there.
Okay.
The
it's ratio,
threshold-
it's
Threshold
Four.
-9, ratio 4.0.
4.0 and threshold attack is 10.
Yeah, 0.10.
Yeah, 0.10 right here. And then gain 4 dB.
What is yours set at right now?
It's 0.6.
Okay.
Gain and 4
You may not
dB.
need it as much. Maybe bring it to 2.
Okay, 2. And then release. Okay, I put down 2.
About 120, so like 119.3 probably we'll get to.
Okay, 120 now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
120.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. Now go to the next one, which is EQ, equalizer.
Equalizer, yes.
Turn everything off, which is that
Turned
power
off.
button on the very top.
Turned off.
Okay, is it all off?
And next one, exciter.
Yeah, turn all those off too.
Exciter, turn off too.
Everything, the one in the
Okay,
middle.
I turned off exciter.
Okay. And then
And panning.
panning, you should leave it. It should be in the middle.
Pan C.
C, which is center. So, okay, you're good there.
High pass filter. It's turned off.
Yeah. So everything should be off except for your compressor right now. And then
Okay.
do me one additional thing. Maybe we never go there. So go back to your home and then go to settings again.
Home and then settings again. Yeah, I'm on settings.
Okay. Then go to outputs,
Yeah, I'm on outputs.
processing.
Processing. Yeah.
Do you see master compiler?
Yeah, master compiler.
What is your threshold?
9.6 dB.
Okay, so you can, which is all right. So we might have tweaked that already. Attack.
Attack 010.
Okay, good.
The
Release.
1193.
Okay, perfect. Okay,
and
we've
gain
tweaked
0.
that. Okay, all right, good. So
Save it.
let's see. Is there anything we want to add, Sean? Just for now.
Yeah. And I have the
you
equal
want-
right here. Mhm. Yeah.
What's your? Do we have the compressor on or what?
Yeah, compressors now on.
Compressor is on.
Everything off except for compressors now on with about like -9 or -7, I think. Instead of
Here.
17, it was.
But I would take a picture. I would take a picture.
Picture.
Yeah. So go back
What's the threshold at, John? Right now?
for her.
Yeah, for the compressor. What's the threshold?
I think
at?
it's minus what? -9.
Are we getting a
Um,
little bit of red when she talks? That's what we want, right?
Compressor. Threshold is 9 dB.
When you
Wait.
speak, do you see a little red showing up on the top right corner of that box on the left?
No. Oh, yes, I see
Okay.
like red.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just a tiny bit coming down?
Yeah, yeah, exactly same as yours.
Okay. All right, cool.
Yeah, that's good. Save it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what I'm thinking is like there's nothing really apparent sticking out for me, maybe except maybe from like, cut her low end a little bit.
Low end.
Is it too muddy now?
Too much.
Yeah, I would. We should high pass around.
High
80.
pass? Okay, all right. So
Yeah,
let's go to your high pass filter. So use the arrow on next to the word compressor to the left. Tap on that twice. It should 3 times. It'll bring you to high
Okay.
pass filter.
Tap next to compressor and where? Threshold, right?
You want to move to the high pass filter.
Oh, okay. High pass. Yeah, high pass is here.
Okay. So go ahead and activate that.
Okay, I activated frequency 70.
Frequency,
70
where
hertz,
what is
slope,
so tap on the frequency. It's also affecting mine as well.
70,
So what frequency are we looking at?
70, 60,
80 for high
80.
pass.
Okay. High pass 80 right now. 80. Okay, 80. 79, 82.
Yeah, cleaned up that
82.
muddiness.
Okay.
Yeah. How about slope? Slope. Yeah, it sounds better. Yeah.
Okay, good. Turn mine off. I don't have mine on. So now,
Slope, leave it 12.
yeah, you leave
dB.
it at 12. It's fine.
Okay.
And do you? I would say like let's save this before we do
Okay.
anything else.
Yes.
And you said, go ahead and speak. Like
Yeah.
for
I'm talking about like this thing, and I'm joining here in Clubhouse, and I'm like, I changed my settings, and now I'm resetting, and here right now, like
maybe bring it to
everything looks
60.
good.
Are you very close to the mic?
60. Yeah, I'm so close to my mic, and I'm like on my mouth.
Are you at 62 right now, right?
Yes, 62. Probably 64. wanna
Try
know?
64.
Okay, here 64 right now. How does it sound? I'm so close to my mic, but I can be.
And then go to
back.
your compressor. Maybe we can like give you a little bit of makeup gain there.
Compressor right here. What should I do on
Go to your
compressor?
compressor and go to your
Yeah.
gain. Is it at 2 or right now? Or 4?
2.
Yeah.
Okay,
Bring it
let's
to
do
4.
Compressor right now in 4. 4 right here. I'm here 4.1.
Okay.
How
That
does
sounds
it
pretty good.
sound? Okay.
So
Usually I
run.
talk
Okay,
this
now
way.
let's save the preset. That's the most important part. Let's save it
Yeah.
for now. Okay.
Okay.
So this is how you do save your presets.
Yeah.
Very important to save your presets because everything that we work on, if we don't save it, is going to be gone.
It
We're going to
disappears,
start from
yes.
scratch. Okay. So go to presets. Tap
Yeah,
on
I'm
that.
on
Then tap on the
presets.
plus.
Yeah, and plus and then number 1. I just put number 1.
What do you mean number 1?
Name it, right?
Okay, yeah. Yeah, now you want to put the gain in there. Make sure you name
Yeah.
it. It's like you want to call it something you will remember.
Okay.
So you could do number 1 like that and
I
then
put Anna.
yeah, you can put
Anna.
Anna and then put your gain level, which is what we set it at 64, I think, right?
Yes.
So make sure you put
64.
Anna 64 dB.
Oh, okay, 64 dB. 64 dB. Okay. Uh-huh.
Now you should
And-
see on the list, you should
And
see
done.
the
Anna
preset there.
64 dB. Yes, I'm seeing it.
And this is how I set mine.
Okay.
SM7B 60 dB and at the date
Mm-hmm.
that I save it because I tweak mine all the time.
Yes, same as me, right?
So
That's
now at
easy.
least you got your gain level recorded.
Yes.
And like Ray said, feel free to go into each of the settings and take a picture of also.
Okay.
Then it's on your phone.
Okay, I will do.
Okay.
I will do after ending. Yes. I feel like much more better.
Good. Now
It's not muddy. and
you-
it's clear.
you're hearing okay, so you're hearing well. Now once you get your battery, you can plug in your instrument and into I guess
Number 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you also have done a custom mix for
Yes.
for us. Like what we're hearing now is the not as loud one.
Okay.
So if they say you are not loud enough, do you know how to change it?
Yes.
Go
I
into
have
the
to-
you have to, well, you can go back to this video and rewatch that part where you can go into your custom mix. So like output and then go to routing and then go to the USB 2 one and then go into your custom mix and then change your custom mix. Lower your mic. I think we lowered your microphone. We lowered your USB 1 for where your music is coming from.
Yes.
So you will go there to do that custom mix.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right here. Yeah. Yeah, we did a lot.
We did a lot. we did.
So, yes.
So yeah, run with it for a week and see
Yeah.
what other people say. Is it still too loud? You know where to do their custom mix for them now.
Well, what's on her?
Yes.
Now I
you got
know
effects
why.
on her master.
You know why? Now I know why she's not as loud because I walked her through mixing her mic down
Yes.
for Clubhouse. But she is liking what she's hearing, which is fine, which is good.
What's on her master?
There's
Any
there's
effects on
Huh?
the master? Any
there's
effects on her master bus?
effects on her master. What do you mean?
Master?
On her because we just did the channel, the compressor on the channel, right? What's on her master fader? Is there anything on?
No, we didn't do anything on there. That's like
Okay.
as is.
But
we-
what's on there?
It's was at Unity. In the custom mix, everything is at Unity, except for when in USB.
No, but is there a limiter on the master bus?
No,
Oh, there's nothing there.
no, there's no. It does not have.
No effects on
There's
the
no.
master?
Yes, it's the effect
Oh.
is only on the microphone,
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
and there's no effects except for the master compeller.
Well, that's what I was asking.
Which
so
we
that's
checked.
on.
That's on, but that's
Okay.
that's on like how we normally set it. Which
Right.
is-
Okay, cool.
Yeah, which is our like a work as like a limiter type setting.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a
For now.
garage. I have a garage band question.
Okay. Let's try it. I don't know if I can
Oh.
answer, but maybe Sean might. Go ahead.
Yeah, so I'm trying to get my voice ready. I'm starting to do like lyrics with my photographs, and I'm doing it like a season kind of thing. So I don't know if when I use GarageBand, do I have to layer it like Photoshop? I don't understand how you use the instruments, how you add them in. I'm not really familiar with that. And then I need to know how to repurpose it all over. So like, you have the drives you hold it on to. So I don't know how to transport it is what I need to know too.
I'm
So
not sure
how
if
do
I
I
understand the
layer
second question, but the first question we can the layers.
how do I layer inside of
What do you want to do, Ray?
I want to do my voice over music. So I'm getting music and then I'm putting like whatever my day was. Like I was thinking of, like Central Park has the beautiful cherry blossoms flying all over, and have my voice and then have like background music and then have a picture to go with it and then kind of slice,
What?
my
So wait,
motion.
but you're talking about GarageBand though. GarageBand is only for audio. Are you
Right,
doing the
but how
video?
do I? Right, I know how to do the video, but I
Then do
wanted
everything.
to know how
What
do
do you
I
use?
export it?
What do you use in video? What for your editing?
Oh, I have a lot of them. I use CapCut, and I use that,
Do
and
you
I
use
use
CapCut for your phone or you CapCut on your computer?
I have both.
Okay, so what I'll do is, if you are still exploring, learning about GarageBand, is to just use your video editor to do all you just mentioned. You want to
Oh,
lay your
really?
music in. You want to lay voiceover, do it in your editing app, and not mess with GarageBand just yet. And then you can learn GarageBand, but because what you're doing, your final result is video with voiceover and a music bed, and use your video editor to do it.
And which software?
Any video editor of your choice.
Okay.
Most of them would be able to at least lay voiceover and do a music bed. And oftentimes, if you use like some services, you might be able to even have some already pre-made, like some music that you can already use in CapCut already.
Okay.
So try there
But
first.
how come you think GarageBand? Because you told me GarageBand was better to layer.
Well, it depends on what you want to do. If you just want voiceover and music bed, you can do that in your editing software. Why complicate the process? You can just do that simply.
Okay, so it's like, so what you're saying is like when I'm doing my iMovie and how they say
Exactly.
yeah.
Yes. iMovie,
Okay.
play music as a layer, and then use voiceover.
Okay.
When you're ready to write your own composition and produce your music, talk to Sean, and then you use GarageBand. So that
Really?
will keep life simple. Like
so then,
if that's what
I have one more question. So when I'm transferring files, how do you transfer what takes big files? Do you have to use, I forgot the name of that app you add in, and it takes big files? Because I have to learn how to transfer files to make them. I know you could compress them, but I'm not sure which app you can compress them.
Can you give me a bit more information?
Dropbox, WeTransfer.
What are you trying to send a big file to somebody?
WeTransfer.
Yeah,
Okay.
because I'm getting ready to do something, and I want to be able to be. I know how to transfer files, but I don't know how to compress a big file and send it to the person. Because I had a video of this lady. I wanted to send a video of her. It was her birthday party, and they was doing this special thing, and blah blah blah. And it was
so
really
WeTransfer is the way to go, Ray. That's what you're trying to remember. So you don't even have to worry about compress. You just upload it and then send them the link, and they download it.
Okay.
WeTransfer.com.
Yep.
You just upload that video file and then send them the link.
Thank you so much. You guys are so fabulous.
Louis,
Thank you.
you have
You're so
a.
great.
Oh,
So Ray, were you at the Met Gala?
No, I was there before the day before. I was set when they were setting up. I was working right in that area. I was
Okay.
working on Madison, and it's on Fifth Avenue. If you see my Instagram, I'm walking up in the rain towards the Met. No, but I wasn't there. I wouldn't want to
saw
go. And then
you and him
then it was this little old
standing
lady.
in the
She was
rain.
so nosy. She comes up to
Yes.
me, and I'm standing underneath an umbrella. And she comes over. She said, are you going to stay here all night waiting for them to come? And I said, no. And then she goes, yeah, well, you know what? Don't, because they cover everything up. You can't see anything. They build everything is built inside of a cage. It looks like a puppet show for people, to be honest.
So she obviously did that last year and got burned. So
No, she said the year
Well-
before she said it was a riot the year before, so they started encaging things.
so
Because New York City is really funny.
Well, I want to give Luis and Rob an opportunity before we close for tonight. Is there anything you want to?
Can I sing? Can I sing? And you can hear just one first. verse?
Sure.
Yeah.
We'll do that. We'll do that next. Anything, Luis and Rob? Is there anything?
When are you gonna teach us
MIDI?
program? Yes.
I say you will teach them because I don't know how to do it, and I have no
What?
interest.
Are you serious?
I mean, once I set it up, I don't do anything. Yeah.
what are you talking about, John?
Using MIDI from
Yeah.
I think using RØDECaster's MIDI functionality to control things on the computer using that way.
On your Stream Deck.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
So,
yeah.
I actually do it the other way around. I use my Stream Deck to trigger
It's
my
easier that way.
RØDECaster. Well, it's still very complicated for me. It's a MIDI. It's like a,
MIDI
it's a
sucks.
maze for me. So maybe you will teach us how to do that. Rob?
Yeah, MIDI sucks. I hate
It's
MIDI.
it's pretty easy, but it's preferable to have a Mac for that.
So my problem with MIDI is I'm having an issue with global control and remote. It's something that you guys
They
aren't
conflict.
having to do with.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
See why? I'm not
Yeah.
into it.
It depends on the channel,
Well,
Rob.
never
You
say
gotta make
never.
sure they're on
Right.
different channels.
Never say never,
Right.
but maybe
So-
not in
and
the
then-
near future.
And then you
Louis.
got CC's values. You gotta
Okay,
throw
all right.
in.
This conversation ends here before my
Oh.
brain explodes.
Well, just quickly, John. So the CCs you don't have to really worry about because I know
Right.
you're asking about the Korg and getting the MPC to talk to it, right? It's pretty straightforward. Like you just want to play sounds from the Korg, right?
Right. No, but the thing is my my Akai is it's throwing out saying it's got to be on channel 10 over here. But
Tens
it-
for drums.
right.
Yeah.
Okay, right. That's for the pads. But it's like, okay, and I keep setting this thing over here for channel 1 for the Korg.
You should
You
talk about this on your channel, Rob.
Well,
No.
no, I
Louis?
just wanted to get a. Hopefully, I was gonna help
So
Rob,
my
but I
whole
got to.
problem, my
go.
whole
What
problem
about
is I can't get this thing to sit for the MIDI port. I need
Yep.
to either be remote, global, or channel. And whenever I set it, it doesn't seem to work with the Korgs. Even though I went to Korg global and I set it to global and not MIDI channel 1.
Well, try a different channel. Just don't do
So I
10.
did. I went to channel 3 and set it for MIDI channel 3 and turned off global. And I went to MIDI port and set that to channel 3. And
Yeah, global should be off. You just should
it
be going
did.
channel to channel.
Then but you leave the one connection on, right? Not you turn off you leave track connected, right? You leave track on all cases.
No. You should just come if you're triggering it. Just out MIDI out to in with the 5 pins
No,
in, and then
no,
if you
but
want to
in-
hear it,
In the menu, you still leave when you turn global on and off. You turn a remote on and off, and then there's track button. You leave that on or off on the
yeah.
Akai
If you're
MPC.
talking, just to wrap up, if you're talking MIDI,
Yeah. Mhm.
global should be off. All that it should just be track to track. like channel 1 send, channel 1 receive. That's it. That's all you need, because it's just
it's
just
the
127 values,
right.
right?
It's
And
the
pressure.
MPC menu is just
Someday when I'm interested
you
in
go.
that, you'll hear it from Learner to
Yeah.
Learner's channel. But otherwise, go to
Okay.
Rob's
MIDI's
channel.
cool. MIDI's cool. It's,
no,
it's a
MIDI is
revolution.
usually not this hard.
Yep,
It's just the
you're not the only one
MPC
MIDI
Akai
is cool.
menu is just, it's a deep menu dive, and if you don't know it, you get lost.
I think it's cool too, but I'm not interested because it's over me.
You think
Anyway.
this is difficult? You don't even know what you're getting into when you get into the rest of the music world.
That's why I'm
Everything is
not.
a-
That's why I'm
Well,
not.
This is one. I'm telling you, John. This is one device.
That's
In the
nothing,
music
man.
world, there's millions of these
That-
devices.
some-
modular will just
Some
blow your
people,
mind.
you do what you're interested in and go for it.
Right.
I'll send people there.
I've got 40 devices. like
Anyway,
this.
let's go back. I gotta wrap up. Anna, before you sing for us to check the level, why don't you go back to your custom mix and turn that off just to go to mix minus, so that I get to hear what your actual sound is. Rob, what'd you say?
Are we
Rob?
gonna get stereo effects or no?
Oh, I was just saying thank you.
Okay. Anna, go to
Yeah, I'm here.
go to your wrong thing.
Custom, yeah.
Go to your routing output,
Yeah.
and then routing, and then go to your USB 2, and then just go to mix minus. Just go to mix minus instead of custom. Switch to
Okay.
mix minus.
Micro USB 2, right?
Yeah.
Or 1.
You're talking to us in USB 2.
Yeah. Yeah, it's now on
Okay,
mix
yeah.
minus.
See how she's like a lot louder now?
Yeah.
But she was telling me the reason why we started this conversation was because at least Sean, she I don't know if you were here or not. She said the people on Clubhouse is telling her
So-
that she's too loud,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
therefore,
that's their problem. She can be Anna loud. I was
That's
Sean
true.
loud.
so I was showing her how she can use custom mix for USB 2. So go ahead and play some music with this on,
Mix. Okay.
with like where
But
you are.
I feel right now the thing is not like okay.
What do you mean? What the thing is not what?
Like the microphone, it sounds not like exactly like before, but that yeah, you can hear.
Wait. What? Can you? I need to understand what you just
Yeah,
said.
yeah. Like the previously I'm singing, right? The microphone, like the sound was like a little different, like more like spheres, but now it's more like a little bit like I don't think it's muddy. It's like a little bit bigger sound, like more high. It's not high pitch, more like low dB, low pitch. That's how I'm hearing right now.
You can, if you want to, you can use your EQ of your microphone and tweak it to the way you like it.
Yeah, EQ right here, right?
That's a fact.
You can
Not
use.
echo.
Oh no, not echo. EQ equalizer in your
Yeah,
mic
let's
setting.
go.
In your
on-
mic setting, you can go tweak your EQ level to the way you like it. Because right now it's
That's-
turned off.
That's funny because if you do say EQ, it's an echo, EQ, echo.
So equalizer for EQ, yeah. So, but
Yes.
like I said, we don't have time to go into it, but
Yeah,
feel
yeah, yeah.
free to play with it. But when you said it does not sound the same, I just want to make sure that you didn't hear a difference. You're comparing into before we change everything back to neutral.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's going to take time for us to get there. So we'll come back to that. But right now, in the meantime, I just want to hear your music seem loud. So go ahead and play your music and your singing and let us hear what it is. And I'll stop you when
Okay.
we have enough information. So go ahead.
Yeah. Must you be loved? But it's so ground. I wake up lonely. Is there a silence?
Okay. How does it sound to you? Is the music loud for you? Loud enough? Go ahead and turn the music down.
Yeah, I'm trying. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So in your ears, does it sound good, the mix? To me, the music is a little loud. I feel like the music could come down a little bit, and you can just use your fader to do that.
Yeah, I'm using my fader.
Because every song
calm
is
it
going to
down.
be different, especially if you pull it from YouTube or
YouTube, yeah.
So all the level might not be the same for different songs, so you would control that. But you have to train your ears to hear what you feel is right, and then using you because the danger of having the room hearing you a little bit different is you think you sound great, but then the room may not be.
Yes, exactly.
right?
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
So, but the thing is, as long as it's relative, so if you go to your custom mix, let's go back to your custom mix again.
Yeah, I'm here on my custom
Setting,
mix.
outputs, routing, USB 2. So we'll go to the custom mix. You want to make sure that when you lower your microphone, you're lowering it about the same, if not exactly the same as how you lower your music. You see, I'm lowering the music
John,
now.
I got an idea for her.
Okay, Ray, hang on, Ray.
Go ahead.
So lower, as long as they're both lower at the same amount,
Yeah.
what you're hearing will be what they're hearing, but they're hearing equally softer for both your music and your voice.
Okay.
So make sure you see those little blue bar, right? Make
Yeah,
sure that
I
they
see
are the
Same.
same.
Yeah.
You can feel how many clicks on the rotary dial, but I wish there's something that's a little bit more precise, but there isn't. But you can at least visually make sure that they're both the same distance. So what that is doing is, if I move my physical fader, so I'm on my mic one right now on the left. I'll do the USB one. When I move my USB one up and down, it is relative to what my fader is moving.
Mm-hmm.
So when my fader, and the fader is controlling what you are hearing, or the master essentially, but it is just making sure that USB 2 is always that notch, like a few notches down. So when you lower it, it lowers everything down.
Yeah.
So as long as these two are the same, for your USB 1 and your microphone, then the room will hear you equally softer for both those inputs. And then you can still rely on your fader to set to the mix that you like. Let's say if music is too loud, I lower it, and it's lowering as much as what you're hearing as well as what USB 2 is hearing.
Okay.
And
So-
there's one other thing she can do too when you're done, John.
So make sure those two are set the same in custom mix.
Yeah.
And then however much it is, you have to ask the room to tell you whether or not the music and your voice is soft enough for them.
Okay.
Okay? All right, Sean, what are you going to say?
Yeah, I was just gonna have her do an EQ on the music channel to let her vocals come through.
Oh, on...
Equalizer.
So, yeah, so, well, John can take you through it, but this is what we want to do. So, can you just sing without the music, just really quickly?
Okay. With
Just
the
sing
echo?
anything.
Close your eyes, give me your hand, darling. Do you
Okay, so
feel
John,
my-
that's okay. So, John, what we want to do on her music channel is carve out a little bit of 240 hertz.
240. Okay. So let's go to your music. So which would be your USB 1 is where your music is coming from. So go there.
Go to.
So just to let everybody know what I was doing there, I have a meter here. So when she was singing, I was seeing what frequency her voice was.
Okay.
Hopefully we can get that precisely. We'll see. So now
Yeah,
you're
240-ish.
on USB 1. Typically,
It's outputting, like it's loading. No.
Huh?
No, in USB. Okay.
Are you in USB 1 setting?
Like I'm trying to find.
USB 1, find
I'm
the
on-
icon on the dashboard,
Yes,
as you
I'm
call
here.
it.
Yeah.
Because
USB
you're
one.
there?
I'm here. Yeah.
Okay. So processing should be off because I usually don't process it. But what Sean is doing is having you carve out your music, like using frequency to cut out certain frequency that your voice is coming through, and therefore it makes room for your voice to cut through the music.
Yeah. The thing that now on USB 1, but there's a neutral broadcast on a 64 dB.
Yeah, you're in your preset. So come out from your preset. That little arrow, on the bottom
yes,
left.
I'm on processing right now.
So you're in processing. So is processing red or green?
Processing is red.
Okay, so which means there's no processing. And are you seeing advanced? Are you
Yes,
seeing
I
8
said
or 3?
Advanced. I click it on advanced and I see 8.
Okay, so now you want to turn everything off except for equalizer. Okay, so if the processing is on, you need to go to each of them and then turn it off on each of them, which is the middle button there to turn it off. Everything off except for equalizer.
Equalizer.
And you can advance through them one by one with the arrow.
Yeah. Now I'm everything turned off and now I'm on the equalizer.
Okay, so in EQ, okay, so I'm going to see if your mid,
High bill is
I would imagine it
10,000.
would be the mid, right? What is the frequency again, Sean? that you-
240. So it's lower mid. 240 hertz.
Low bill, right?
No, you want to go to
no.
the
Low gain.
mid 240 is mid bell. So mid bell, tweak to go to 240 on your mid bell.
Yeah, I'm here 240 on mid bill.
Okay. And then go to your mid gain. Tap
4
on the
dB.
mid gain.
4 dB.
Lower it down to minus 4 dB.
-4. I'm on -4.
Yeah. Okay.
Is there a Q value? I can't see the screen there. Or bandwidth?
10,000. High gain is 1.9 or 2.4.
Oh, we got to put
Like
those all at 0.
So mid Q 0?
Mid Q is 4.1 minus.
Wait.
No, I think she was saying some of the other bells, their gains, they should all be 0 dB.
Okay.
Some of them are-
So you could also just turn them off. So if you turn the high and low off, you're only affecting the mid.
Okay.
Do you see what I'm saying? So if there are dots on the low and the high, you just turn there's power, H, M, and L. Tap on the H and tap on the L or high and low. You're only affecting the mid.
Yes. Now I turned off
Only see
high
one
and
dot.
low.
Yeah.
I have mid bell on 243 hertz, and then I see mid gain, not mid Q.
Yeah. So did you say that do you want to tweak Sean, you want to tweak the Q
what can I do on the Q? What's the ranges?
there? You see?
Mid Q,
Okay,
mid
so
gain is
in
4.1.
between the extremes, whatever the middle is.
The middle, this is the
So that's too
extreme.
thin.
That's what?
That's too
is it
thin.
10, so 5 I would imagine would be
Okay, so just keep going and we'll,
0.
visually I'll tell you. Just go wider,
wider.
and then we'll know what value to tell her. Keep going. That's good. Yeah,
Like
whatever
there?
that number is.
About 1.
Yeah, 1's good.
Mid Q. Oh wait, I need to tell how to get a mid Q. So mid Q is sort of hidden. So so in order to get to mid Q, okay, so wait, how do I do that? So in order to, yours says mid gain, right?
Yes, mine
Press
is mid gain.
with your finger, press and hold it until it buzzes, and then it will turn into mid Q.
Oh, it's mid Q
Yeah,
now.
I heard it too. So turn that to 1.
Okay, it's 1.
Okay.
So now whatever
Yeah.
music she plays on that channel, we'll hear her voice clearer with that. And she can still do the volumes, but that'll carve out her voice.
So he's using equalizer. This is a lot more advanced. So using equalizer to carve out a space for your voice to come through.
Okay.
This actually solves a lot of problems as far as clarity. That's why I wanted to make sure. Hopefully
That's
people,
really important.
it wasn't that hard.
Yeah, I
to-
wanted to tell her that maybe you can use your voice memo on your phone and record it when you're on Clubhouse so you can hear the difference. That's
Okay.
what I do sometime, or maybe sometime you might. It could be your environment you're around. Maybe the space is too wide, and maybe you
Mm-hmm.
need to get more narrow. Like maybe get in a closet.
Okay.
So what I do is go to your room that you normally go hang out,
Yeah.
sing to them, and then
Yeah.
see if it is still, they're like, oh, it's still too loud. Then you have to tweak in your custom routing,
Yeah.
custom mix to the way they want it. Plus, also, the best way is not, especially, don't listen to people that you don't know if you're going to rely on them on sound.
I see. Okay.
Because everybody's perception of sound is it's different, and so you may not, if you keep wanting to tweak for specific people, you will always be tweaking.
Hey, Sean.
I see. Okay.
Oh, welcome to my life, John.
Hey, Sean,
Yeah.
let me ask you something real quick.
Sure.
Hey, what does a USB network RNDIS mean? It says change network requires restart. RNDIS versus NCM. I have to pick one.
I'd have to read the manual there. I don't know what that's talking about. I don't know what the acronym. I've never heard that acronym
I have
before.
to pick which MIDI USB network for the Korg.
All right, I
Well-
think we should wrap it up. You guys can carry on the conversation.
No, just quickly, Rob. One or the other. One will work and one won't. We'll try them both.
Yeah.
All right, everybody, thank you all for hanging out with us. I know it's been more than a month since we had a live show, and we should be back next week, and hopefully you'll join us again. Thanks, Rob. Thanks, Luis. Thanks, Sean, for joining us. Hopefully you'll come back again. And also everybody else earlier who joined.
Thank you so much.
And Anna, thank you. Thank you, Ray Ray. We will see you next time. Goodbye.
See you,
Bye.
y'all.
Thank you, guys.